What is up, Cowboy Nation? It is Dallas Fan 1997 here, and today my Dallas Cowboys take on the Detroit Lions. It's going to be a crazy game. It's an early game, and we're coming off of course, that loss to the Philadelphia Eagles from last week. I know a lot of fans are feeling a little upset. Some aren't, but the big news is Dak Prescott is back this week. He will be starting the game. Cooper Rush is going back to the bench. What are the keys to this game? Well, a lot of people say, well, the Detroit Lions, they have one of the best offenses in the league because they score a lot of points, and that their defense is terrible because they give up a lot of points. I'll agree with that. The Detroit Lions definitely have a pretty good offense. They got some weapons. My boy Penei Sewell, who I went to high school with, he'll be starting for the Detroit Lions. Of course, they got Jared Goff. They got Swift. They got some talent there. They have some talent on the offense. But I do think that we match up well with the Lions on defense. I think we can stop them. I do. I think that we have enough talent to do so. But in order to beat the Lions, I think we're going to have to get pressure on Jared Goff. We have to get pressure on Jared Goff. We have to get pressure on the edge. Micah Parsons needs to get some pressure. D-Law, Sam Williams, Dante Fowler, Chauncey Goldston. Our guys got to get pressure on Jared Goff. If we can get pressure on Jared Goff, force him to make mistakes, I think we have a pretty good chance. I'm just going to be honest. I think we have a pretty good chance if we can get pressure on Jared Goff. We still got to do a little bit better job of stopping the run. DeAndre Swift, he showed that first week that he can run the football against the Eagles. So we really got to get better at stopping the run there. And we have to force the Detroit Lions to throw the football. We have to put pressure on Jared Goff. We have to force Jared Goff to beat us. And I think if we can do that, we have a good chance. Now, for the offensive side of the ball, we have enough talent to beat the Lions. The Lions don't have that great of a defense. They have one of the worst defenses in the league. They give up some of the most points out of any team. There's no excuses this week. Our wide receivers match up well with their secondary. Their secondary is not that great, to be honest. It's not. It's really not that good. It's one of the bottom secondaries in the league. It's why they give up a lot of points. We can run the football on them. I think that if we can run the football on them with Zeke, kind of what we've been doing, the formula we've been using, I think we have a shot. As for Dak Prescott cannot make mistakes. He cannot. Cooper Rush, up until this last game, didn't really make any mistakes. He played game manager football. We ran the football well. He made the throws he needed to make, and we were able to win some games. Dak Prescott has got to do the same thing, and he's got to play better. Dak Prescott is coming off of multiple bad games. Really, Dak Prescott honestly hasn't looked good since really towards the end of last season when he played some bad teams and teams that were beat up and hurt. So Dak Prescott's got to play better. He played bad against the San Francisco 49ers. He was a very big reason why we lost that game. And he played bad in the first game of the season against Tampa Bay. Two of the reasons why we've lost, and Big Country, huge shout out to him, has made this point. Two of the games that we have lost this season has been due to bad quarterback play. Dak Prescott played horrible against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in the first game. Cooper Rush played horrible in the last game we just lost to the Philadelphia Eagles. We can't get bad quarterback play. If we get bad quarterback play, the Lions will beat us. I'm just going to be honest. The Lions will beat us. I'm not saying that we should take. No, the Lions are a tough team, but they can beat us. If we have bad quarterback play like we did last week or like we did in the first game against the Buccaneers, we will not beat the Detroit Lions. We will not beat the Detroit Lions if we get bad quarterback play. Dak Prescott has got to play better. His anticipation and timing has got to get better. He's got to get rid of the football. He can't be fumbling. He can't be throwing interceptions. He can't be throwing balls that are way behind the guys. He's got to play better. He has to play better. He's getting paid way too much money to be throwing multiple interceptions, fumbling the football, taking bad sacks, and costing our team points, costing our team games. That goes for Zeke Elliott. Zeke Elliott can't fumble the football. Our receivers can't turn the ball over. We have to minimize the turnovers. We have to minimize the penalties, and the quarterback has to play better. Dak Prescott has to play better. I'm not saying he has to go out there and be Tom Brady. He just needs to manage the game, not make mistakes, and do what he has to do. That's all I'm asking Dak to do. I'm not even asking him to be amazing. Just go out there and be average. Don't make mistakes. Make the throws you got to make. Don't fumble the football. Don't throw interceptions. Don't take bad sacks. That's it. That's all I'm asking for it. So, on offense, we need to run the football with Ezekiel Elliott like we've been doing, and Tony Pollard. We need to run the football, utilize the run game, utilize the play action pass, spread them out if they start to catch on to it, which they probably will. Spread it out, change it up, use the run to set up the pass, use the pass to set up the run, use the short screen plays to set things up, do things like that. Minimize the penalties on offense. We cannot be getting penalties. Last week we had 10 penalties, and that really hurt us at times. We can't be getting holding. We can't be getting illegal motions. We can't be getting false starts. We can't be getting stupid penalties on offense that are going to cost drives, hold us back, and force us to punt the ball. We can't not do it. So, minimizing the turnovers. Minimizing the turnovers, okay? Running the football. Minimizing the penalties, forcing the Detroit Lions to pass, and being able to stop the run are the keys to today's game. As long as we don't get a ton of penalties, bad quarterback play and turnovers on the offense, and bad coaching, we should be okay. If we don't get bad coaching like we have in certain games this season, bad quarterback play, turning the ball over, or, bad quarterback play, turning the ball over, things like that, and we minimize the penalties, I think we have a shot. That's just what I'm saying. I think we have a shot. And there's no more excuses for Dak Prescott. He has got to come out and play better. He can't play like he has the last couple games. He's got to play better. We got to minimize the turnovers. We got to minimize the penalties. And we got to get better coaching, force the Lions to pass. If we can do the things I just mentioned, I think we got a shot. All right, Cowboys Nation. I'll come to you guys after the game, give my thoughts. Peace.